Hello learners, welcome back to my channel Fitelic. Today's session is going to be all about poster making. If you are a class 11 CBSE student, then you already know. You might have experienced the pain of sitting completely blank in the examination hall, having no ideas of what to create and how to begin with the poster. So आज की class it is going to be a master class in poster making. After this class, I don't think you will need any other guidance for poster making. Let us dive into the session. Before diving into the session, let me give you a brief preview of the session that what exactly are we going to cover in this session. First of all, in the first part of the session, we will talk about the core formula, that what are the elements that make up a good poster. After that, we will definitely dive into the division of marks, कि कैसे CBSE bifurcates the marks of a poster and how can you get those 3 on 3 marks in a poster. After that, we are going to talk about the types of poster. एक ऐसी चीज which is highly missed out in school classroom, but definitely you will get it here. The last portion of the video is going to be the most interesting when I give you the checklist that you need to ensure in your poster during the examination time ताकि the 3 on 3 marks आए. So without any further delay, let us begin with the session. As I said earlier, this video is going to be the ultimate blueprint to poster making. After this video, after this session, you will not require any other material to go through any other guidance for poster making. Let us dive into the session right away. अब ये मैं आपको एक sort of guideline दे रही हूँ, a guideline that can be helpful in the examination hall. A poster is designed to be read from a distance if it requires a magnifying glass. It's a report, not a date, time and venue. Let us call it the Holy Trinity. Never happens. Never. Right? You need to embrace the white space. ऐसा नहीं है कि sheet इतनी बड़ी है and then you are creating poster. This is the most important part of the video. The things that you should avoid. So first part of the session, the core formula, where we are discussing the core formula. What are the elements that make up a good poster? Definitely, when we talk about poster, it is a brief form of communication. हमें ये पता है कि poster is actually a short piece of writing, right? And it is only to be written within 50 words. Now, those 50 words include everything: the title, the message, the issuing authority, and the details, the information, the venue details. So it is going to be a really brief communication and has to create maximum impact with minimum amount of reading. Now, if you need to create that impact, of course, you need to include the visuals. Some eye-catchy visuals, some eye-catchy drawings, some eye-catchy illustrations related to the topic that you're writing or creating the poster on. After including the visual, you need to clearly state the message. तो चाहे वो मैसेज हमारा जनरल अवेयरनेस का हो, चाहे वो मैसेज हमारा किसी इवेंट इनविटेशन का हो, you need to definitely highlight it, right? Lastly, of course, you need to keep in mind the target audience, because all these elements together will give you your TG, that is the target audience. कि किस audience को आप target कर रहे हैं. For example, if you are writing a poster or if you are creating a poster for invitation to a fair, so of course your poster is designed in such a manner that the kids get attracted to it. So you need to always keep the target audience in mind. So these are the major elements that you need to look out for, or that you need to keep in mind for making a good poster. A poster is designed to be read from a distance. If it requires a magnifying glass, it's a report, not a poster. This is what differentiates any other piece of writing from a poster. That a poster needs to have some sort of visual element in it. Let us move forward and try to understand the rules. As I said, we are going to talk about the division of marks. So ये है हमारा division of marks part. It carries 3 marks as per CBSE. The rubric says that it carries 3 marks, and वो 3 marks कैसे divided होते हैं? Format. Now, format of a poster is nothing but definitely the box, the title, and the issuing authority. So if you write these three things together in complete form, you are going to get 1 mark. Nobody can deduct that 1 mark in your marking scheme in your paper if you write these 3 together. What are the 3 things that I told you? Title, right? Then you need to put the poster in a box, and of course the name of the issuing authority, right? If you have got these three correct, you already have 1 mark in your kitty, and that's huge. That is approximately 33% of the marks, isn't it? Then the content, the core details. What are the core details? It can be related to an event, it can be related to some general awareness appeal. So if it is a campaign on general awareness, then also there would be date, day, time and venue, right? Date, day, time and venue that you need to include. These are the details that you need to include. If it is an event poster, definitely you need to include all these things. But if it is general awareness campaign, general awareness poster, then what will you include? You will definitely include some message, some sort of appeal, some sort of details about the topic, right? Expression, grammar, spelling and catchy slogans. Now expression, see, your message can be as straightforward as let us quit smoking, right? It can be as straightforward as that. But if you use catchy slogans instead of that straightforward line, that will be counted a better sort of expression. So catchy slogans come under expression. Then of course you have grammar and spelling check. This is something that you should never forget, that when you are creating a poster, you're almost creating visual elements, you're playing around with the font sizes, you're highlighting each and every word. So avoid spelling mistakes. Spelling mistakes are to be avoided at any cost. Do not write the spellings wrong. Cross-verify it from the question paper, cross-verify it from your memory, everywhere possible, and then move forward with the spellings, right? So the 50-word pyramid is there for you. 20% should be given, 20% of the words should be given to some catchy hook, to slogans, then 60% to the core details, that what is the event, what is the campaign about, where it is happening, when it is happening, all the other details, and 20% is to call to action, the CTA and the issuing authority. Call to action is कि अगर if you are writing a poster for event, right, for invitation to an event, so you will ask the participants to come, ask the people to come, right? So register here or contact so and so for tickets. That is what becomes your call to action. And if it is a general awareness poster, then definitely it is going to be the CTA is going to be like quit smoking now, or contact this and this person, this and this number, or this and this authority for help, right? Let us move forward very quickly. Look at this layout. This layout gives you a perfect anatomy of a poster, right? अब ये layout के बाद you do not have to think about creating a poster or spend a lot of time thinking about the layout, क्योंकि layout मैंने आपको पहले ही दे दिया है, right? अब a lot of students think about start thinking about poster in a very creative manner, but they are not able to execute it on paper. तो better वो है कि आप पहले execution से start करें. And the easiest part in a poster is definitely the core message, right? Wherein you are stating the details. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग जब date time when you लिखेंगे, that becomes easier for you to attempt. तो यहाँ से you begin. My sincere advice is you begin with writing the details, then change your font size, write the theme or the title and maybe the purpose here, and finally the issuing authority. As I said, issuing authority is mandatory, extremely mandatory. You never have to miss it. And of course, the box is non-negotiable. If you miss out on the box, you are missing out on half a mark already, right? This is the third part of the video wherein we talk about the two types of posters that we have. Generally, the students are not able to identify these types separately, but ये बहुत separate types होते हैं, right? So the first type is definitely the event posters, wherein you are asking the people who are looking at the poster, who are reading the posters, to attend an event, to attend some campaign, to attend some inauguration, celebration, whatsoever it is. Whereas the other type of poster is the general awareness posters, wherein you are not asking the participants or people or the readers, the audience to come somewhere, rather you are making them generally aware of something that is bad in the society, right? Or it can be a general awareness poster related to some helpline. So, for example, you are writing a poster, you're creating a poster for creating general awareness about women helpline that has been launched by the Delhi government of the government of India. So that can be the thing. These are the major points that you need to identify when you are differentiating between these two posters. So, inviting the masses to a specific occasion. As I said, when you are inviting the people to a specific occasion, that time the event poster is there. Date, time, and venue. Let us call it the Holy Trinity. Never have to miss out. Never, never. Right? Celebratory, exciting, and informative. Carnivals, exhibitions, and concerts. So these are the areas in which you are asked to create event posters. Whereas general awareness posters, as I said, it is going to help you issue a warning or help you issue something in general public for just awareness, as the name suggests, general awareness posters. The problem, the appeal, and actionable advice. So, what is the problem? What is the social problem that you've taken up? General awareness posters are generally about social problems, right? It can be smoking, it can be driving under the influence of alcohol, it can be any other thing that can be a cause of appeal, right? The problem, what is the problem, social problem that you're talking about, the appeal, what do you want the people to do, and actionable advice, that what are the suggestions that they can do. Urgent, cautious, and inspiring. Definitely the tone is slightly urgent here, cautious and inspiring. Health hazards, conservation, and public safety. So these can be the topics on which you can be asked to write or create the posters of general awareness. I hope I have made myself clear. So in this small span of time, we have already covered that what are the core elements of a poster. Then we have understood the division of marks as per CBSE pattern. We have understood the two major kinds of posters that you can be asked to make and create in the examination hall. Now we are going to look at or dive deeper into those two types, right? With some sort of examples so that it seals your understanding as permanent. So permanent understanding ke liye, let us just have a look. Let us go through the two types of posters, and with that you can have idea in your mind. You can just think about the ideas with which you can create the posters in the examination hall directly. So of course, सबसे पहले हम क्या लिखते हैं? Name of the event. This is event poster. अब ये मैं आपको एक sort of guideline दे रही हूँ, a guideline that can be helpful in the examination hall. तो यहाँ पे when you start writing the event name, you just use some sort of different angle, indentation, and font size. This you can leave for the later part, but as I said earlier, you need to start with these elements. है ना? These elements are really easy. For example, the event, the details are as follows. You can just write the details are as follows, and with that DTV in the center, right? And just mention the highlights here like this. In this kind of, the highlights can be mentioned here, right? In this kind of setting. This can be the overall structure for your poster. Here I have not included any visual element. मैंने अभी तक कोई visual element include ही नहीं किया है, कोई भी visual element include नहीं किया है. So that means ये तो आपका basic है, right? This is your basic. And afterwards, of course, you need to write your issuing authority, and then you need to draw a box around your poster. Those are the requisites that you need to do. But यहाँ से you can start with the poster. At least you will not sit blank in the examination hall. Just start writing it, and maybe when you start writing this, the ideas will flow naturally, right? So what are the prerequisites or what are the mandatory things that you need to include? Name of the event, as I said, DTV, entry details, whether the event is free or you need a ticket to enter it. Then what are the highlights? Highlights can be written in this format, and of course, lastly, the issuing authority. The general awareness poster, how can you begin? Again, you need to start with the title, right? Title in a very unique font or different kind of font if you like. Moreover, it is going to be an appeal, right? उस appeal को आप highlight भी कर सकते हैं. For example, quit smoking now, right? This can be your appeal as well as title. This can be your workable appeal and title, right? Then actionable tips. Do not, or whatsoever pointers you want to include. I have written do not, but you can go ahead with any other title or pointers that you want to include. कि कौन से suggestions देना चाहते हैं. Then helpline numbers. So here can be one contact for help, and then you can write the contact details, the numbers, the authorities, and finally, of course, an issuing authority. Issuing authority has to be mandatorily there. You cannot avoid it. Now that we have understood the two types of posters, let me give you writing tips that will help you in the examination. So first of all, अब ये एक ऐसी चीज नहीं है कि that you need to be a very good artist in order to create this poster. First of all, you need to just use the letters in varying manner. So bold में use कर सकते हैं, you can use it in cursive, italics, whatsoever font you can form. Use that form for the title especially, right? Then you need to embrace the white space. ऐसा नहीं है कि sheet इतनी बड़ी है and then you are creating poster like this. No, the teacher also understands that you are playing, right? You are playing with your mind. So do not do that. Just create the poster first. My advice to you would be that just create the poster first and then draw a box around it. And the box has to be drawn with a pencil and scale. Then of course, tip number 3, use simple symbols. अब ऐसा नहीं है that you need to be highly creative and highly artistic. You can actually use simple presentations, use simple caricatures to show the visual. It has to be like this. It can be like this also. Not has to be. It can be like this as well. Right? Simple caricature and with an umbrella showcases the idea of what? Showcases the idea of taking an umbrella during the rain times, isn't it? So water harvesting cases mein you can just showcase an umbrella which is collecting water. That can be a good visual representation. Then write catchy slogans. Even if you do not have some catchy slogans in mind, create your own. Think about some catchy words that come to your mind and put them together as a catchy slogan. This is the most important part of the video. The things that you should avoid. These are the common mistakes that students generally make, and I really advise them not to make these mistakes. कि सबसे पहली बात तो ये होती है कि बच्चे पैराग्राफ में लिखना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. No, has to be written in small lines, has to be very brief. 50 words है हमारे पास. We are not having that amount of word limit to create a paragraph. तो पैराग्राफ नहीं लिखना है. Write in pointers, write in brief, be accurate, be precise, right? The word count breach, of course, it relates, right? If you are well within the word limit, then you are avoiding the paragraph automatically. These two are related. The missing box, very important. I'm again and again telling you the format. The format, one of the major elements of the format is the box. So please draw the box. And the anonymous poster. As the word suggests, you have forgotten what? You have forgotten writing the issuing authority. Name of the organization that has issued the poster. So वो तो आना ही चाहिए, right? So the poster should not remain anonymous. It has to be issued by, sponsored by some entity, some NGO, some government organization, some private organization, but has to be there. Okay. So these are the 4 danger things that you need to avoid. Now look at this example. This is a general awareness poster and it has got all the elements that I was talking about. All the elements. See, I told you that you can begin with this portion. Writing, you can start writing with this portion and then frame your heading accordingly. Okay. Lastly, you have your organization, issuing authority, and finally the box around it. Okay. All the elements are there. Look at the visual element. Visual element, if you talk about the visual elements here, only the cigarette puff is there and the hand holding it. But you could have also drawn just one cigarette and put a cross on it. That could have been your visual element. Very engaging, very innovative. वो भी हो सकता है. Otherwise, if you look at the visual elements, so what are the other visual elements? ज़रूरी नहीं है कि वो drawing ही हो. The other visual elements are actually the font sizes, the letters that you can play with, the font sizes. Bold में, colorful में, shaded में. But in the examination hall, you have your access to pencil and black pen or maybe blue pen. So just play around with those three colors in order to create a very bold and visually appealing kind of title. Okay. Again, the general appeal poster. This is the event poster that I was talking about. Ab event poster mein, of course, DDTV is mentioned here, right? The date, time, venue is mentioned here. And as I was saying, the themes and the highlights. Ki what are the highlights? What are the attractive things about the event that is being conducted? So these are the things that you need to write. Event name bhi humne, the title, we are using visual appeal. अब यहाँ पे भी if you see, कोई as such visual element है नहीं, right? But the font size itself becomes visually appealing. Okay. Again, sponsored by, right? Some entity. Anonymous posters not allowed. The last part of the video. The 60-second checklist that I was talking about, कि एक ये अगर आपने 6 pointers cover किए, then of course you're going to get 3 on 3 in the poster. What are the things? Is the entire poster enclosed in a closed box, in a clean box? Definitely the box, right? The word count strictly under 50 words. So that is the word limit. Then, does it have a catchy hook or a bold slogan? Again, visual element मैंने बोला कहाँ से आ सकता है? If you're not good at drawing, visual element आएगा कहाँ से? You have to play around with the letters, make them bold, make them cursive, italics, whatsoever you like. Are the core details DDTV included? तो ये हमारे included है या नहीं है? The issuing authority, and did I use varying lettering rather than standard handwriting? So ये point becomes really important कि आपने different font sizes का use किया है या नहीं किया है. Issuing authority we have discussed, DDTV we have discussed, slogan we have discussed, and we have discussed 50 word limit and also the box element. If these 6 elements are there in your poster, included in the poster, you will definitely get 3 on 3. Trust me on that. 100% marks in writing section is something that can be easily attained if you have the right amount of guidance. So in this video, I've tried to give you that. Lastly, I want to leave you with the thought, think like a designer and score like a topper. So a designer's job is not to put all the elements together कि एकदम कबाड़ा बना दिए. No, you need not create a chaos of everything that you have. Rather, have few elements, use them wisely and put them in a neat format in the paper that is in front of you. And that is how you will be able to score like a topper. So what are the elements that you need to highlight? Think about the elements that you need to highlight. Think about the elements that you want to draw. And think about the elements that the audience might want to read. Your target audience might want to read and see. And accordingly create your poster. I hope I was able to impart some sort of clarity on the topic poster making. If you liked the video, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the like, and share the video with your friends as much as you can.